Welcome to this complete guide on indoor mushroom farming, a fast-growing, eco-friendly and profitable venture that's capturing the interest of urban farmers, small-scale entrepreneurs, and even hobby growers around the world. You don't need acres of land or fancy equipment. You don't even need direct sunlight. All you need is a controlled indoor space, a few basic materials, and the right knowledge. In the next few minutes, we'll walk you through every step of the process, from understanding mushrooms and their life cycle to setting up your grow room, maintaining ideal conditions, harvesting your crop, and even selling your mushrooms for a profit. Whether you're starting from a small closet or converting your garage into a mushroom lab, this guide will give you the confidence to grow your own food and maybe even start a business. Let's dive in. First things first, what exactly is a mushroom? Mushrooms are not plants. They belong to the kingdom of fungi. And the part you eat, the mushroom cap, is just the fruiting body. The real magic happens below the surface in a network of thread-like structures called mycelium. Think of mycelium as the root system. It lives inside the material it feeds on, what we call the substrate. When the mycelium is well fed and conditions are just right, it sends out mushrooms to reproduce. Unlike traditional crops, mushrooms don't need sunlight. They thrive in cool, dark, and humid environments, making them perfect for indoor farming. And while there are thousands of edible mushroom species, only a handful are commonly grown indoors. These include oyster mushrooms, fast-growing and beginner-friendly; shiitake mushrooms, slightly slower but very popular; lion's mane, a gourmet variety with unique health benefits; and white button or portobello, common but a bit more technical to grow indoors. The key is understanding each variety's specific needs and creating the right environment to support its growth. So why go for indoor mushroom farming? There are many reasons, and they all make sense in today's world. First, mushrooms don't need natural light or soil, so you're not limited by outdoor space or weather. This makes indoor mushroom farming ideal for urban areas, apartment dwellers, or anyone with a spare room or basement. Second, mushrooms grow fast. Some varieties, like oyster mushrooms, can go from start to harvest in just 3 to 4 weeks. Third, you are in complete control. Indoors, you can maintain the perfect temperature, humidity, and airflow year-round. That means consistent yields and fewer pests or diseases compared to outdoor farming. Fourth, mushrooms are in high demand. Whether it's for health-conscious eaters, vegans, or gourmet chefs, fresh and specialty mushrooms fetch a great price at local markets, restaurants, and health food stores. And finally, it's sustainable. Most mushrooms grow on agricultural waste like straw, sawdust, or coffee grounds, turning trash into treasure. In short, indoor mushroom farming is space-saving, low waste, high yield, and ideal for the 21st century grower. Now, let's take a quick look at the mushroom growing cycle. It starts with spores, which are like seeds for fungi. Spores are used to produce spawn. This is the material that contains active mycelium. Once you have your spawn, you mix it into your substrate, the food source. For indoor farms, this is often sterilized straw, sawdust, or cocoa coir. Next comes the incubation stage. The substrate is kept in the dark at a warm temperature, usually between 24 and 28 degrees Celsius, or about 75 to 82 Fahrenheit. During this time, the mycelium grows and colonizes the entire substrate. Once colonization is complete, you move to the fruiting stage. You lower the temperature a bit, increase humidity, introduce fresh air, and add a little light. In a few days, small mushroom pins begin to form. These grow rapidly and are usually ready for harvest within a week. Understanding this cycle is essential to managing your indoor grow room effectively. Now, let's get practical. Here's how to set up your indoor mushroom farm step by step. Step 1. Choose your space. You don't need much. A closet, basement, spare bedroom, or garage can work. Just make sure it's easy to clean, has electrical access, and can be ventilated. Step 2. Create 2 zones. You will need an incubation area, which should be dark and warm, a fruiting area where you'll control humidity, light, and airflow. This can be separate rooms or even separate shelves or tents within the same space. Step 3. Control the environment. Mushrooms love humidity. Aim for 80 to 90% in the fruiting room. You can use humidifiers or foggers. Temperature control is also key. Use a space heater or air conditioner to maintain the ideal range for your chosen mushroom type. Air exchange is critical. Mushrooms exhale carbon dioxide and need fresh air to grow well. Install small fans or air holes with filters. Lighting is simple. Mushrooms don't need much, just a few hours of indirect light per day, often from a fluorescent or LED bulb. Step 4. Prepare your substrate and spawn. Start with pre-made mushroom kits or buy mushroom spawn from a trusted supplier. Mix it with your pasteurized substrate, pack it into bags or containers, and let your mycelium do its work. With the right setup, you can grow mushrooms year-round, indoors at home, or even commercially. Let's talk about different systems used to grow mushrooms indoors. Number 1. Bag culture. This is the most common and beginner-friendly method. The substrate and spawn are packed into plastic grow bags with filter patches. The bags are sealed and incubated. Once fully colonized, they are moved to the fruiting area, often with small slits cut in the bags where mushrooms will sprout. Number 2. Monotubs. Popular with home growers, monotubs are plastic bins with air holes and a tight-fitting lid. They are great for growing bulk mushrooms like oysters or lion's mane. Number 3. Indoor shelving units. For small commercial operations, tied shelves or racks are set up in grow rooms. Plastic sheets, humidifiers, and lights are installed around the shelves to maintain ideal conditions. Number 4. Grow tents. Hydroponic grow tents work surprisingly well for mushrooms. They are affordable, enclosed, and easy to set up with lighting, fans, and humidifiers. Each system has its pros and cons, but all can produce great results. The best setup is the one that fits your space, budget, and goals. Number 6. Harvesting and post-harvest handling. Once your mushrooms reach full size, usually 5 to 7 days after pinning, it's time to harvest. Harvesting is simple. Just twist and pull gently at the base or cut with a clean knife. Don't wait too long or they'll drop spores and lose quality. After harvesting, brush off debris with a soft brush. Avoid washing unless necessary, as mushrooms absorb water easily. For packaging, use paper bags or breathable plastic containers. Store them in the refrigerator to keep them fresh for up to a week. Want to extend shelf life? You can dehydrate mushrooms and sell them as dried mushrooms, powders, or even capsules for medical use. Post-harvest handling is key to keeping your mushrooms looking good and tasting fresh, especially if you plan to sell them. Number 7. Selling your mushrooms. If you are planning to turn your indoor mushroom hobby into a business, you are in luck. Mushrooms are in high demand. You can sell them at farmers markets, directly to restaurants, through subscription boxes, on online platforms like Etsy or local delivery apps, or supply to local health food stores. Price varies by type, but gourmet mushrooms like lion's mane or shiitake often fetch between $10 to $20 per kilo, depending on your market. To stand out, focus on freshness, cleanliness, and local branding. Many consumers are looking for organic, sustainable, and locally grown food, and mushrooms check all those boxes. As you scale up, consider value-added products like mushroom jerky, tinctures, teas, or even grow kits for other enthusiasts. And there you have it, your complete guide to indoor mushroom farming. It's affordable, scalable, and environmentally friendly. You don't need a big farm, just a small room and the right conditions. Thank you for watching. This is Imagine Business.